Hi guys, welcome back to Sherman's Kitchen. Today is like a cloudy kind of day outside. I don't know how your weather is at your end, but it's a kind of a cloudy kind of day, and I had promised to make you guys parsad with oats. So it's the perfect day, I think, to have something sweet and warm. It wasn't a hot sunny day today. So I'm gonna share my recipe and my version of parsad made out of oats. And I hope you guys like this recipe, because for all those who can't eat flour and all those who like parsad but they can't eat flour and they don't know what to do, or if you feel like eating it and you don't know what else to do, this is a solution. So guys, if you come on down, I'm gonna show you my version of parsad made out of oats. Guys, for all those who don't or can't eat flour, we are using oats to make our parsad, and I am measuring my oats here. I'm gonna make a big batch because I'll keep it and then we can have a little bit every day. So this is the quick oats I have, and what we usually do, we would blend it. So I have my NutriBullet here, and today I'm making 3 cups because when I make this, it's so good, all of it will done right away. So I'm making some extra. So I will blend it in our NutriBullet to make a powder, like a flour consistency. I'll show you guys when we're done. But I just want to show the oats that I'm using. I have some organic oats here, and I'm using this today. But for all those who can't use gluten in their flour or gluten in oats, there is also the Quaker Oats brand with gluten-free that you can use. So there are options, guys. Don't feel like you can't indulge or you can't have this parsad anymore because there is no other option. The oats do have gluten-free oats, or if you can use oats in whole, there is organic oats as well, which I'm using today. So I will blend it and I'm going to show you guys the consistency. It looks just like flour, and I'll show you guys the next step. So guys, from this here, this of the oats to this here, when we blend it up, so this now it becomes flour. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. And if it's not like super powdery, that's fine. If you have a little bit of grain inside, that's still fine too, because when you make the parsad, it's gonna have a nice texture. But this is what we do. We usually blend it up, make a flour, and that's how we make the parsad. Because sometimes we make our sometimes we make pancake this way as well. You use the flour from the oats to make the pancake, which comes out very beautiful. So guys, the key to this is, if you're using 1 cup of flour, you need to use 1 cup of butter. So we have the butter melting in the pan. And guys, you can also make this with ghee. If you don't want to use butter and you prefer to use ghee, then you can go right ahead. But I'm using butter because I do not have ghee. So we have 3 cups of butter melted. And now what we're going to do, we're going to put in our oat flour, and then we're going to parch it around until it gets a little bit brown. Not too much, because oatmeal is already brown, like a brownish color. But we're going to parch this until it's a little bit brown in color, and then we'll show you guys what the texture that we're looking for. For the parsad, we're using milk. You can use milk, you can use water, but we're going to use milk today. And you want to make sure that you have enough liquid. So I'm measuring my liquid, and you want to put in warm liquid. So I'm going to warm up my milk, and you have to make sure that you're putting enough. So I am putting in about, because I have 3 cups of oat flour, I'm going to put in 3 cups of milk, because if you don't put enough milk, it's going to form lump. So this is 2. And then this one here is 3. And I have a little surprise that we usually put into our parsad to make it very flavorful. So that's my 3 cups of milk. And guys, you can put half milk and half water if you like. But like to put all milk, so I'm doing that. And this recipe can also be made with regular flour. If you can eat flour and you don't mind, then that's fine, but you can also use regular flour. So guys, what we usually do, we usually put some orange soda into the liquid, because this will make it so flavorful. It'll have the parsad will have a nice orange soda flavor kind of. So I'm gonna warm that up, and while that's warming up, I'm gonna add my sugar into the liquid. So I'm gonna come back and show you guys how much sugar I'm putting in. Remember that soda, that orange soda have sugar, so to put in sugar you have to be careful now. So I'm gonna low down this heat a little so my milk is not gonna run over, but I'm gonna add about half a cup of brown sugar, and then what I'll do, I'll taste this liquid to see if it's too sweet. If it's too sweet, then I will add some water into this to make it a little bit, to make the sugar content a little bit lighter. But if it's not, then I'm gonna add about a quarter cup more of sugar into this. You don't want to make it too sweet that you can't eat. So I'm just gonna taste that, because remember the soda have sugar. So half cup is perfect. Guys, I'm not gonna add more. I'm just gonna add half a cup of brown sugar into that 3 cups of milk and 1 cup of soda. So just half a cup. So guys, this is how it's looking. It's the right texture, how we want it, and this is the right color. We don't want it to get too much dark of a color, so it's gonna this is just the perfect color. So what I'm gonna do, I have here half a cup of golden raisins. I'm not adding too much, so it's gonna overpower the parsad. I'm just adding it into the hot mixture right now, so it's gonna help it to get softened up by the time we're done with it. And guys, for the liquid, I have the 3 cups of milk, 1 cup of orange soda, and I added 1 cup of water, because I have to get enough water for this. If I don't, I mean enough liquid. If I don't, then it's not gonna come out properly. It's gonna be dry and it's gonna have lumps. So because the raisin is golden raisin I use, now you can't see it because this is brown. But what I'm gonna do now, I have a few preserved cherries. I'm gonna cut up the cherries, because I don't like the cherries like whole cherries in here. I like small little bits. So while my husband is gonna turn this up for me, I'll just cut the cherries, and then we will start the putting in the liquid soon. So guys, I didn't have a lot of cherries, so I cut them as fine as I can, just to have a little bit in there. And this is gonna work fine with the raisins that I have like I already added. So now is the time for us to add the liquid to the oat flour. Add the liquid now, and then when you put this in, you have to keep stirring. You can't wait. So you have to add enough liquid so it can be nice and moist and soft. I'm gonna add all of it, and then we have to keep turning until it starts forming. The water will dissolve and you'll start seeing solid instead of liquid. So we're gonna keep stirring, and then I'll show you guys the next step. So guys, see how it's coming firmly together right now, and this is a lot. So I'm gonna add the cherries at this point before it gets more hard or thicken up, and then the cherries are gonna mix in nicely. So once we finish, because this is not a one-person process, you have to have one to throw in and to help stir too. So I'm gonna put down this camera and I'm gonna help my husband turn until it's the right texture that we're looking for. So guys, this is the finish. I think we could have parched it a little bit more to get a little bit more brown color on it, but the color doesn't matter the taste. But guys, look how beautiful it is. Jessica, go closer. Look how nice and smooth and shiny it is. And you can see the raisins. Because I use golden raisin, you can't see it too well. And you can see the cherries. I didn't have a lot of cherries, but I make do of what I had. But guys, for all those who like parsad and you can't eat flour, you can't eat gluten, there's still hope, guys, that you can make it. You can use the gluten-free oats. and you can blend it up to powder, and you can certainly make it. And guys, remember that if you add that little bit of orange soda, it gives an extra depth of flavor and it makes it taste awesome. So I'm gonna dish out because my kids are patiently waiting. The last time we made some for Father's Day and it was sold out. I barely got 1 spoon, so that's why I made a whole big batch today. So guys, let me taste and let you guys know how it tastes. So guys, this is the parsad here, and this is the parsad made out of oats. Today Matthew's gonna taste with me, and he's gonna let you guys know how he like it. So you're not getting my opinion only. So Matthew, if you want to taste and let them know how you like it.
It's really good. It's good for a snack with tea. The texture is better than flour.
You like the texture?
Yeah, it's like a good snack.
Okay, so did you taste anything else in there?
I had a raisins, very sweet, and I'm gonna taste one of these cherries.
Did you taste any other flavor that is familiar?
The cherry's really good, and I can taste oatmeal inside of there. It's very good too.
Okay, good. So you like it?
Yeah,
So which one you like better, the flour or this one?
this one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna taste mine. And guys, if you look here, Jessica, if you come closer, back home when we were younger, we used to go like that and make little balls like this. When my mom would give it to us, we will do like this, and you'll eat it with your fingers like that. I remember that with my siblings, we used to do that. So guys, cheers. This is for all my viewers and all my subscribers and all of you who like parsad, and the ones who like it and couldn't eat flour or gluten. There is hope that we can make it. So cheers guys. Oh my god, so delicious guys. I have a nice kind, and especially if you like your parsad in a nice sticky kind of way, it's so delicious. I can taste that orange crush is what I was trying to see if you can detect. So the orange crush gives an extra depth of flavor, and I bite into one of the yellow raisins. Guys, this is just so comforting, so warm to share with your family when it's a gloomy night out. Like Matthew said, we're gonna have it for dessert with a cup of tea before he go to bed, and this is so satisfying. So guys, we have enough for a few days. So hope you guys like this recipe. Hope the step was easy for you to follow. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any question, if you would like me to make any dish, or if you would like to see me make a specific recipe. Until then, please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give
us a good comment and thumbs up the video.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And until then, bye for now.